Hi, it's Handy Val. In this video I'm going to replace my trunk lifts, also known as my trunk supports. And this is obviously inconvenient, but can be somewhat dangerous. So you really have to have your hand on this thing all the time. Otherwise, there you go, and you've got to really push it up yourself. So they're not working. So follow me as I replace these trunk supports with new ones. It's simple, quick, and a rewarding DIY job. Let's first look at the new trunk supports. I bought these on Amazon for $20 each. Not expensive. I'll provide the details and part numbers in the video description, as there are 3 different types depending on the model year for R129. Put that one on. I didn't show that because that's actually a much easier piece to take out than this side. So I'll be showing the steps that you need to kind of remove the carpeting here and remove this piece. Okay, because the complications here is that you have the battery compartment, you've got the fuse box here, so I want to show you that. So let's start removing the carpets. So let's take this bottom carpet out. This is a simple thing to do, just make things a little bit easier, and put that aside. I'll be using a trim and molding removal set. It will make the job a lot easier, and you can get this at any auto parts store or at any online retailer. I highly recommend it as a tool to have around for any DIY auto projects. First, take away the compartment where the battery is. Now mine actually it's not really clipped together by anything actually, so I mean there's a clip here, but it has broken off over the years, so we take this piece out. Okay. And that leaves us with 2 clips, right? See the clip there? And there's a clip there. Okay? Now the fuse compartment box is here as well, and what you're going to need to do, I think you're going to need to also just pull this one out. So you're going to put your fingers behind it and take this piece out and put it aside. I'm going to be using my tool removal clip. So you're going to need to just kind of go behind there and just take this piece out. Now you could obviously use a screwdriver as well, but it's a little bit more difficult with a screwdriver. Now once you kind of got most of it out of the way, you could then pull on it and it should just come out by hand. Well, sometimes the whole thing comes out. And here's the other one we're going to want to try to remove. You're going to have a little more leverage there and take this piece out by hand if you can. It did chip, but it's still okay, right? You still got it. Okay, now at this point I'm going to try to take some of this carpet out. It's a little bit more complicated. You have the gas piece kind of coming through here, and you need to get down to the bottom of it. Okay, there's a couple of clips up here as well. Okay, we're going to want to try to get those out as well. Okay, so that's one, and we want to maybe take out one more around over here, just to make it easier on yourself. There's another clip down here. You can see this clip. Okay. Take that piece out. Remove this piece. And let's see if this buys us a lot more space. I think it does. Okay. Alright, so I think it does. And I'll show you what needs to be done. So if you come in through here, hopefully I'm going to kind of point to it. Hopefully you could see it. So what you're trying to do is, you can tell over here, right? So this piece kind of goes in over there, and then at the bottom, it's this piece. And what you need to do, where it is, you kind of need to get your screwdriver, your very thin screwdriver, and kind of just make your way in there to pull this clip out. Okay? And it's a little bit tight, but it certainly is possible. Okay? You want to get that piece right in there, and you want to just clip it out, and it should just come out quite easily. So let's try that. So again, you're getting your screwdriver in there. Very hard to film here, but you could sort of see it. Hopefully you could see it down there, the clip kind of coming out. I think if you actually push on it, I think it's enough to actually come out. Now, the other thing you're going to notice is once you do take that clip out, this thing is going to want to fall. Okay, so you're going to want to maybe get a helper here, maybe use a baseball bat so you don't hurt your head, and kind of just squeeze it in there. Okay, so now that we have this piece out, you can see that it's loose. Now you're going to get your little screwdriver. Come over here, little screwdriver, and what you're going to want to do is kind of just open this piece up just a little bit. Okay, going to get in there and try to get your screwdriver in there. Open it up, and then you can sort of see it starts to make its way out. Make its way, and at this point I think it's done. Okay, squeeze the wires out, and we've got it out. Okay, and that, my friends, is the hardest part of this job. Okay, so let's compare the two. So the original one here that was there, might have been original, I'm not sure, was a genuine Mercedes Benz, and it's by the brand Stabilis. We're using Magneti Marellis. They certainly are a bit cheaper, a fraction of the cost of the OEM ones, and I'll leave that up to you in terms of what you'd want to do. And when you're getting ready to install it, what you're going to want to do is make sure you get, and this thing could kind of twist, you want to get it kind of at the same level. Okay, what I mean by that, you don't want to have this sort of curvature, so you can sort of see there it's a little bit curved. You want to kind of get it ready, kind of flattish, right? So let's try see so you can see what I mean, right? It's kind of, you want to get it like that. You don't want to kind of have, you don't want to be fiddling down there when it looks like this. Okay, so that's the reason why. What you're going to want to do is kind of get it like, get it straight. Okay, it'll make the job a lot easier. With the new one, what I like to do just on this end, as you can tell in there, there's already a blob of grease. Okay, and that makes it work a little better. What I like to do is put a little bit of grease. Doesn't matter what type of grease in here. It's metal on metal. I'm putting some synthetic stuff, just a little bit in there, just to kind of loop it around. First do is put this end first. So there's a little bit of a ball in there. Again, you got to kind of get your hands from the bottom over there. Hopefully you could see that. Maybe if you come in from this side, you could see it from this side. You see it down there, the ball. Okay, and what you're going to want to do is just kind of just push it. There you go. We got it. Okay, and then this piece over here, maybe if you come in from this side, it's actually a very, very simple piece. Kind of goes in, kind of see that. You're going to want to lift this trunk up. Okay, there you go. And all you're going to want to do right now is just push it in. There you go. You heard that clip? Now that you've got it on, what we're going to need to do is now just, kind of reset the carpet piece. And you want to get these clips all back into place. Very straightforward. Okay, you're going to get the picture. Before you put everything away and you start, kind of finishing up everything with putting all the carpet and all your tools away, just want to give it a little bit of shot. Let's have a look at how this thing works, right? So let's assume it's closed. We're going to lift it. Let's see how it goes. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Does it close by itself? It actually stays there. It's pretty cool. A little bit of a lift, and it goes. Push it down, and it closes. Push it. Let's have a look. Yeah, a lot better. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for watching Handy Val. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channels. There'll be many more how-to videos on the R129 coming. Thanks. Bye-bye.